Hey, Light Seekers, welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at Tuesday. We made it through Monday. It's now time to take a look at Tuesday. Okay, all right. Whatever needs to come through. Let's go ahead and grab an oracle. There we go. The first one's out. Adaptability. Okay. Embrace the transformative power of change, for it is through your ability to adapt and evolve that you can connect with the divine flow of the universe. I love these cards, they're so absolutely gorgeous. Adaptability. We are a mutable sign after all. I know that I am starting to feel the effects of the upcoming solar eclipse. Let me know in the comments if you guys are as well. We have the number 52, Dolphin. I fight for what I believe in and will fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. How noble. Time to take a stand for what it is that you deserve and be adaptable, be flexible. Okay, the energy for today, the Five of Pentacles. We've got, okay, we definitely have some fives here. The Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Five of Wands. I do feel a fighting spirit here to cut out what is not, or to deduce what you no longer want to give to. This feels like conflict, and right in the middle of it, we have the King of Swords, which is kind of like saying, I see what you're doing. I see what's going on here, and I'm not having any part of it. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. What is this in regards to, ladies? What is the Five of Pentacles in regards to? Thank you. The Hanged Man. Okay. Seeing something from a different perspective. In what context, please, ladies? In what context? And then I will get some... Okay. So, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. It's difficult to continue to giving to something whenever you see that it's not giving back. And beginning a new journey, the Fool, Aries and Aquarius energy, the Hangman, Piscean energy. Now, there's something here that you have determined is giving Five of Pentacles when you're giving. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is not giving to something, being left out in the cold. It is starving something of time, effort, and energy. Pentacles are about time, effort, energy, or money. The Six of Pentacles is a fair and balanced exchange of energy, as we do here on the channel. Whenever you interact with the channel, you provide energy so that I can tap into that energy and your message. You're giving to a situation that has been giving back Five of Pentacles. You're saying, I see this, I recognize it, I'm seeing it from a different perspective, and I know that if I take this new journey, I know my worth and my value. I can find something that will return the investment that I've made in kind. In other words, I give my time and effort, and energy to you. You give time, effort, and energy back to me. All right. For this, I kind of feel as if, I mean, this really could be anything. What is this Five of Wands about? Let's see if we can get some more information. The Five of Wands, the world. Okay, it feels like you're done with the Four of Wands. Ooh, June, interesting. Okay, what about this the world? I want to know more about the world. Thank you. Eight of Swords. Okay, you there's something here that needs to close out in regards to a home. Okay, a home environment, house, home, family. This is like saying, yeah, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. I almost feel like this whole situation. I feel like you're cold toward this whole situation. You could be in a relationship with someone under this same roof, and you're saying, for some of you, you're just choosing to depart altogether. You're saying, I know that this has been stable. It's so interesting because we have the Five to the Six of Pentacles to the Five to the Four of Wands. Could it be that you're stabilizing this and beginning again. What is the King of Swords? What is the King of Swords? The Six of Swords. Okay. So you're trying to figure out, okay, and the Hierophant. You're doing your best, listening to your higher self, okay, your higher power, whatever that be, to steer this in a direction of, you may feel like, I really don't like this Eight of Swords here. What is this Eight of Swords? What is this Eight of Swords? Trapped by what? The Nine of Swords. Okay, whatever this is, you really do feel like you are in, I honestly feel like you're moving away from this. I do. I feel like you're closing this out. Whether it's stable or not, it's not worth this Eight of Swords feeling stuck, feeling like you're in a prison of the mind. And the Nine of Swords not being able to, I'm hearing freedom of speech, and I'm not necessarily, I'm not meaning that in a context of it's a shame that I have to put this disclaimer in, isn't it? But I don't mean this in a political context. I mean this in a house, home, family kind of way. You don't necessarily get to speak your mind. You have to overthink before you speak. And no, that's not a healthy relationship dynamic. What is the advice, ladies? What is the advice here? The Nine of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Put your guard up toward this. I feel like you already have a pretty... And the Tower. Woo! Okay. You're saying this house is not a home anymore. The Nine of Wands to the Tower. Guard yourself against this tower. I just got that. Whatever this is that is coming down, the Empress. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the Divine Feminine. Does not have to be. This could be a mother. Taurus and Libran energy here in the Empress. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. I feel like you are sitting in your worth and your value. You're standing in your worth and your value. Regardless of gender, it is just the energy of the card. The Empress knows her worth and her value. I feel like you're saying, I've been giving to something here, and now all of a sudden I see that this has not been an equal or a balanced exchange of time, effort, and energy. I no longer want to feel this Five of Cups, the sadness, remorse, and regret. So I'm setting my boundaries here. I'm sitting in my power, and I'm guarding myself as the tower falls. You may be allowing someone else to receive their own tower. If they've been treating you in this way, this is Plutonic energy. It's about karma. It is. It's about destiny. It's about fate. It's about this being meant to happen. It's divinely guided that you are receiving this, or that this person that you're connected to is receiving this tower. Underneath the bottom of the deck, I feel like you already know this. The Fool to the Ace of Pentacles here is telling me that you kind of already have a, I feel like you are standing up for yourself. I feel like you are. I feel like you're standing up against whatever injustice this has been. We have 5, 5, 5. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. The only thing that we don't have here is the 5 of Swords. We do, however, have the 6 of Swords, which tells me that you are moving on, or desire to move on from, okay, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here underneath the bottom of the deck. You're desiring to move on from this conflict in the mind space. Be adaptable. Be willing to change your circumstance. You cannot change the person. You can, however, change your level of participation. That's really what I'm getting. Level of participation. God dang. Okay. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like this is what you've been receiving. You've been giving with the 6 of Pentacles, expecting that in the return. And you're coming to this realization with the Hanged Man, that this is not going to happen. It just is not. Piscean energy in the Hanged Man. So I feel like you're following your own moral compass. And that can be what the Hierophant is about. And saying, I choose to depart. I choose to not engage in this conflict in the mind space anymore. Feeling impoverished with time, effort, and energy. And then external conflict here within a home environment where it's making me feel like I have to constantly tread on thin ice. I feel I feel like this tower is because you leave, because you do close this out. You may have already done this, okay? The Wheel of Fortune here, or sorry, the World, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. That's the last card in the major arcana. The first card being card 0, which is the Fool, which is preparing to take that leap of faith. It is packing your bags. It is walking up to the edge of the cliff and saying, "Okay, all right, world, here I come. Let's start to create something brand new from scratch." I feel like you were the thing that was holding this together. And without you, you're kind of backing away and you're saying, no, 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 no. I'm not participating in this anymore. You are pushing back or standing your ground against, if this person is throwing a pity party, I feel like you're saying, my apologies, but this is not my issue anymore. Okay? The Empress she nurtures, she keeps everything on track. It does not matter your gender at all. We both have masculine and feminine within us. Okay, whenever a father picks up and cares for his child, for his child, that is the feminine aspect a um, of a man. Whenever a female decides to go after her dreams and her ambitions, or takes on the task of a project in the backyard, that's stepping into your masculine. Okay, it's very interchangeable. The energy is fluid. Do not, based on what I'm telling you here, assume that this is a female. It can very well be. I don't feel like this is a mother. It is the mother and the wife of the tarot. You could be someone who has been about the nurturing of the household, the nurturing of the wounded self, the nurturing of this individual who is watching you walk away. Now, this could be you. This could be cross-watcher. Roles can be reversed. All right, I'm just letting you know. But I feel like you're saying, no longer am I going to tend to anything that you have going on. And if the tower falls, then the tower falls. You have the 9 of Wands. I'm not available. I am not available to you any longer. Scorpio and Aries energy, Plutonic energy. We also have, for some of you, you're realizing that you don't want to be in this role anymore. You may have been for quite some time, and you're saying, yeah, you know what, it's not working out for me anymore. It honestly is not. Aries and Aquarius here on the Fool, the Hierophant, Taurus, and Libran energy. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, the fixed signs here in. This could have happened during Leo season. You could have already started thinking about your exit strategy. The Empress, Taurus, and Libran energy. I wanted to get some advice from the universe. This does feel like I see the cards that I want. This does feel like a relationship dynamic here. I am going to get some messages, and I'm not necessarily going to give this person a lot of room to speak. Thank you. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Yes, it is. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several others. Bringing new experiences into your life at any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You're only one choice away. Think about that statement. What one choice can you make? For some of you, it's leaving something behind. It's a difficult choice. Leaving something behind that has been home for a long period of time. For some of you, this is about standing up for your worth and your value. It's about seeing your way out of a situation that you don't feel is equal, balanced, that you've been giving to without receiving for far too long. Let's go ahead and get some messages. And these are not necessarily messages, but they're more energies, let's just say. All right. Ladies, if you would please. Ooh, okay. You still miss me. Accept for all it's worth. I feel like there is an element of accepting what will be, que sera, sera in this. I'm going to take this leap of faith because I accept that where I'm going is better than where I have been. I need to reach out. This person may have the desire to reach out. And if that is them with the tower, yeah, they may not, you may be unreachable. You may have said, I refuse to take your calls. I refuse to be of any help any longer. Accept for all it's worth. This is taking that leap of faith and not looking backward. It's about riding each wave. And I've talked about this before. There are swells and there are troughs in life. Sometimes you're on the top, sometimes you're on the bottom. It's just the way that life goes, all right? You still miss me. Someone here is watching. You still miss me. I feel like someone is keeping an active eye on you. If you have social media, then you may take a look and don't say, well, I have that person blocked. They can create spoof accounts, okay? Just saying. Yeah, I had a stalker one time. This is a whole nother story. As an author, I'm sure they're on here too. Hi, stalker. I'm still awesome. Thank you for checking on me. But yeah. So we have dolphin. Okay, some of you may find that dolphins are your spirit animal. They were mine, especially whenever I was growing up. The number 52. All right, I fight for what I believe in, and will fight for those that cannot fight for themselves. Nobility. I feel like in this case, you're fighting for what's right for you in this situation. And then we have adaptability. You know, and there are also dolphins on this card, so dolphins may be very, very specific to someone here. Embrace the transformative power of change, for it is through the ability to adapt and evolve that you can connect to the divine flow of the universe. And that is so very, very true. Virgo, we are adaptable signs. So I feel like this is really adapt and overcome. It's been my motto and my slogan for I don't know how many years. Adapt and overcome. I mean, honestly, I've been through some things that most people would have, yeah. I tell some stories and people are like, are you serious? I'm like, oh, yeah. That's what it was like for me. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, you're moving on from something, and whatever karma this person is enduring with that tower, honestly, it's not up to you to save them. And I feel like you are seeing that, you're realizing it, and you're putting up your guard, you're putting your boundaries in place. Not only with the 7 of Wands, but the 9 of Wands as well. You're saying, this is your tower, it's not mine. Enjoy. Alright guys, that's what I have for you. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can always book one in the description box down below or in the pinned comment of every video. With that in mind, take care, and I will see you guys again here soon. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today. Whether or not you're here for your own sign or you're cross-watching for someone else, thank you guys again, as always, for liking, for subscribing, and for letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, you can always check in the description box of every video, including this one, and find the link to my Etsy store. Guys, I thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you here on the next video. But with that in mind, if you want more content, then check out these videos here or go straight to the channel. I'll see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care.